Deep beneath the surface of the world's great oceans lives one of nature's most magnificent creatures, a bioluminescent.
Scientists call it Thunus thinus in the Atlantic and Thunus orientalis in the Pacific.
For thousands of years, this powerful animal has ruled open water from the coasts of Spain to the shores of Japan.
1 million, do I hear 11, 11, 11? The bid is at 1.2 now, looking for 1.3. Going once, going twice, sold.
The competition is fierce, the profits are staggering, and the consequences for the ocean are severe.
We must look closely at what makes the Atlantic bluefin tuna so extraordinary and so irreplaceable.
Heave! Secure the net, quickly!
Look at the size of it.
Measuring tape ready, Doctor.
The Atlantic bluefin tuna can grow to a staggering length of 4 meters, untamed, longer than most cars.
Its body is shaped like a perfect torpedo, designed over millions of years for speed and endurance. Unlike most fish, the bluefin is warm-blooded, maintaining body temperatures far above the surrounding ocean. This remarkable biology allows it to hunt in cold polar waters where most fish simply cannot function.
A large bluefin tuna's eyes are protected by a special tissue that keeps them warm and working in freezing conditions.
Humans have been hunting bluefin tuna for at least 10,000 years. Ancient Phoenician traders carried salted tuna across the Mediterranean as a form of currency.
O sea, O provider! Pull now, young men! This is a gift from God!
This tradition lasted for centuries on the island of Favignana before dying out in the early 2000s. The disappearance of the magnificent Atlantic bluefin tuna was a stark sign of how dramatically bluefin populations had collapsed in the Mediterranean Sea. These traditional fishermen, called iponzuri, compete with industrial fleets for access to the same diminishing stocks. The contrast between their small wooden rods and the massive factory ships is a powerful symbol of our times.
By the 1970s, large purse-seine vessels equipped with hydraulic winches could deploy nets a kilometer long.
Captain, the fleet is approaching waypoint 3, coordinates are 049.5.
Confirm, patching through to command. Maintain current heading.
When a school of bluefin was spotted from the air, the vessel could be on top of it within minutes. Modern fishing fleets now use satellite data to track sea surface temperatures, identifying where bluefin prefer to gather. These solar-powered buoys attract a variety of marine life, such as dolphinfish, skipjack tuna, and various types of squid.
The depth is fluctuating rapidly. See the density spike here.
Yes, sir. It's changing course to port.
This technology has removed nearly all of the uncertainty that once made bluefin fishing an art form. The result is a level of fishing efficiency that the ocean's bluefin populations were never designed to withstand.
One large modern fishing trawler can encircle and haul in an entire school of Alaskan pollock, sometimes thousands of fish, in a single set.
The factory ship processes, freezes, and packages the catch while still at sea, reducing waste and maximizing profit.
The purse seine net is the primary weapon of the modern industrial bluefin tuna fleet.
It is a wall of netting that can be up to 2 kilometers long and 300 meters deep.
All right, let the net go. Hard to port.
Keep the tension steady. We are almost closed up. Bring it around faster.
At the bottom of the net runs a cable fitted with rings, like the drawstring of a purse.
Keep it coming, fast as you can. Watch the line, watch the line. We got him. Look at the size of that haul.
When the fish are packed densely enough, a large brailing net scoops them from the water like a giant ladle.
On the best days, a fleet can land enough bluefin in a single morning to fill several large refrigerated trucks.
Speed is critical because the catch must be chilled rapidly to preserve the quality demanded by Japanese buyers.
A small farm tilapia that is too stressed before death, its muscles flooded with lactic acid, loses value immediately.
No country on Earth values the bluefin tuna as deeply as Japan.
Japan consumes approximately 80% of all bluefin tuna caught globally each year.
はい、ヤッション、ヤッション。いくらですか？はい、はい、はい。3000、3000。はい。4000。誰ですか？はい。
In January 2019, a single 278 kilogram Pacific bluefin sold for $3.1 million.
A restaurant in Tokyo's Ginza district may charge the equivalent of $300 for a single piece. Sushi masters study for years to understand how to cut and serve bluefin so that every ounce of value is realized.
The marbling here is quite good. Oh, agreed. The fat percentage looks high quality. It's too small, failed inspection. Put this one in the staff bin.
This obsessive precision makes the bluefin market one of the most demanding and sophisticated in the world.
Catch records showed that the Western Atlantic stock had declined by more than 90% since 1970.
The Eastern Atlantic and Mediterranean population had fared only slightly better.
The International Commission for the Conservation of Atlantic Tunas, known as ICCAT, was established to manage the crisis.
Critics quickly renamed it the International Conspiracy to Catch All Tuna, frustrated by its weak enforcement.
Quotas were set, but member nations frequently exceeded them, and illegal, unreported fishing was rampant.
Everything clear on the manifest. Good, let's move it out before the patrols start.
Instead, catch limits were tightened modestly, a compromise that frustrated conservationists on both sides.
In the Pacific, the International Scientific Committee reported that Pacific bluefin had also declined sharply. At its lowest point, the spawning population of Pacific bluefin was estimated at just 2.6% of its original size.
101. This figure shocked even those within the fishing industry who had resisted stronger conservation measures.
After stricter quotas were enforced through the 2010s, some populations began to show early signs of recovery.
However, Latin American male scientists caution that recovery is slow, fragile, and easily reversed by quota violations.
Tuna ranching emerged in the 1990s as an alternative to direct harvesting of wild adult bluefin.
The concept is simple on its surface. Catch juvenile bluefin at sea and fatten them in large offshore net pens.
Ranching facilities now operate across the Mediterranean, primarily in Malta, Croatia, Spain, and Turkey. The fish are fed enormous quantities of herring, mackerel, and squid, anins, food that must itself be caught at sea. It can take 15 kilograms of wild fish feed to produce 1 kilogram of ranched bluefin tuna. This inefficiency means that ranching may actually accelerate the depletion of smaller fish species in the ocean.
Critics argue that ranching also undermines quota systems by capturing juveniles before they can reproduce.
A juvenile bluefin taken at age 2 or 3 will never spawn, removing it from the breeding population entirely.
His pigeon, Dadnut.
This debate has become one of the most contentious in international fisheries management.
Some scientists advocate for fully closing ranching operations until wild populations recover sufficiently.
If successful, true aquaculture could relieve pressure on wild populations, but it remains enormously difficult and expensive. Fishermen who crew the large purse-seine vessels often work brutal 20-hour shifts during peak season.
You're not going anywhere until I say so. Get back to work!
In contrast, the artisanal fishermen of coastal Japan, Sicily, and Morocco face a different kind of hardship.
Their traditional knowledge, passed down through generations, is losing its economic value in a globalized market.
Small boat fishermen cannot compete on price with factory ships that can deliver 10,000 kilograms at once. Many are being forced out of the industry entirely, ending fishing traditions that stretch back hundreds of years.
The communities they built, parents, harbor villages, fish markets, seasonal festivals, parents, are changing beyond recognition. In some Japanese fishing towns, the population has halved in a generation as young people leave for the cities.
Conservation advocates argue that supporting small-scale fishermen is itself a form of ocean protection.
The human dimension of this crisis deserves as much attention as the scientific and economic dimensions. The question at the heart of the bluefin tuna story is a simple but urgent one. Can this animal be saved?
Possibly, but only if dramatic action is taken soon.
Atlantic bluefin tuna populations have shown modest but measurable recovery since quotas were tightened after 2012.
Eastern Atlantic stocks appear to be improving faster than Western Atlantic stocks, which remain critically low. The population recovery of the distinct Pacific bluefin tuna has been slower, hampered by incomplete data and ongoing quota violations.
International cooperation through ICCAT, IATTC, and other bodies has improved but remains far from perfect.
Some nations continue to falsify catch records, undermine monitoring systems, and exceed agreed limits.
Environmental organizations like WWF and Oceana continue to pressure governments and buyers to enforce stronger rules.
Consumers in China, South Korea, and other emerging markets are developing a growing appetite for premium sashimi. Unless demand in these new markets is managed carefully, any recovery in bluefin populations could quickly be reversed. Satellites and artificial intelligence are now being used to detect illegal fishing activity in real time. 151, but resilience has its limits, and the ocean's greatest prize deserves a future as magnificent as its past.